I'm Tracy with your weekly channeled oracle reading for June 29th through July 5th, 2015. And before we even enter into the reading for next week, it's a busy week. We have the end of June, we have the beginning of July, we have Canada Day, and we have the 4th of July. And for anybody else in various hemispheres living in different countries, let me know if you're celebrating something else. So let me say, Happy July, Happy Canada Day, and Happy 4th of July. And remember, everything in moderation. If you listen to last year's seasonal reading that I was doing at the time for summer, you know, you have to take the heat in moderation. You have to take the sunlight in moderation, because those things can make you very, very sick if you don't take shelter from it. So keep all that in mind. Drink, food, all those wonderful things, right? Just in moderation, that's all. Don't forget to rest. So last week, Whitehawk had spoke how it was going to be an enlightening week, an enlivening week, a week filled with tears, a week filled with anger, and it was going to be because we were going to make a decision or a choice that looked to others like it was self-destructive or self-sabotaging, but really in our case it was a leap of faith, and it is something feels really, really right for us. And that's because it has to do with our soul's calling or our soul's contract. And so whenever you get back on track with your soul's contract, your soul's calling, it always feels right. It's when you get off track, it feels wrong. But for others who have other agendas in their life and see their life moving this way as opposed to the way you've decided to take it, yeah, not so good. They don't like that. So that's why they will try to talk you out of it, because it doesn't serve their purpose. Well, not soul's purpose, their ego purpose, the way they want to live their life, right? And they need you to serve them so that they can move forward on their path, which usually doesn't serve us very well. It keeps us small, or it keeps us from not being as happy or being as big as we possibly could be in life. So it was a bit of a crazy week that way. And in regards to the June reading too, a lot of us were going to end up in new locations. That does have bittersweet taste to it, because change does hurt. Like, I think of my daughter, and she had her grade 6 graduation, and they were all crying because they're leaving their school and they're going to a new school, right? Junior high, grade 7, grade 8. And even one of her friends is leaving this province and moving to another province. So they like each other, you know, and it's great that they get to be friends, but they're sad because they're leaving you know, their friendship, their physical friendship, and the other girl's moving to a different location, which puts my daughter in a different location with friends as well. And so it was a very sad time for them too, saying goodbye to the teachers and the principals and the vice principals that they love so much, and the school and the yard and all that stuff. So bittersweet in the way that, yes, you're moving on, but you're also saying goodbye to some really good stuff as well. So that kind of a week, if I could use that as an example. So there's a lot of us in this predicament on this path, and you know, I'd like to see what Whitehawk has to say for this upcoming week. By the way, I did do the July monthly reading. It's just been such a crazy week. I haven't had an opportunity to upload it. So perhaps they'll both come out at the same time, these videos. So let's go get Whitehawk and see what he has to say. Sorry for this upcoming week. Oh my God. So my body instinctively knows I'm going to channel, right? Okay, let's just settle myself down here. Indeed, little one and everyone else. Welcome one and welcome all, as I always say. He begins. I just want to correlate that yes, indeed, it has been a very challenging, very trying time for many of us because we are moving to new locations in our life. And a lot of them are big changes. They are colossal changes. And so with those big changes can come anxiety that we feel here. There can be the grief that comes with it that makes you feel very heavy in your eyes, stuffed in your head. And not to mention which can cause belly troubles. And so everything you're feeling is normal. It's natural. But it does wear on your immune system as time goes on and you continue to feel your emotions and feel these symptoms. And so a word to the wise, I would just say to take care of yourself. Rest when you need to rest. Drink lots of water. Get out by water. Cleanse yourself in water. Put yourself in an environment that's peaceful and quiet and positive, away from people and noise and light. And so, for many of us who have come to our new locations, if not physically yet, but mentally have begun the changes that will create physical changes, just note, you're one of many. And it is all being done in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And it is something that has been planned for many moons, many years, even before you were born. And so what you are doing is right, although it does not feel right for others. And although at times for you it feel like indeed you are completely kamikaze. But you are not. And you will find that out by the end of this week. For a lot of things, again, will come to fruition that will give you validation as to why this move was pertinent and so important for you. For indeed, perhaps there are those who have heard that in order for a new door to open, another door or window has to close. And so for many of you who have closed the door, you have allowed the other door to open. A door of newness, a door of energy. And as he says that, I see like the door, and I just see a beautiful hillside, rolling green hills, and beautiful blue and blue sky. And it's just a lovely, airy, fresh feeling, a new feeling. It says indeed, that's exactly what it will be. So for you guys, I will say welcome to your new world. And it will continue to nourish you, to sustain you through even the darkest times, the most difficult times. For indeed, by the end of this week, you will know in your belly, in your heart, that you made the right decision. God bless, little ones, as you journey into your new life. God bless. Thank you, Whitehawk. Well, there you are, a continuation of helping us as we move into our new locations. You know, I always say this, right? It can be anything. It really can. And a lot of it can be just a change of consciousness, you know, that you can't put up with the drama anymore in your life, or, you know, you want to change your job, or, you know, you just don't believe what other people believe anymore. And you believe this instead, and you're going to move forward on that. Or it can be your job, it can be your relationships, it can be many, many things, but we describe it as location. So many of us are moving in different ways, and I think it helps us to evolve, and it's definitely moving humanity forward for a good reason. We're raising the vibration is what we're doing, guys. So we're all here together, and if you listen to the daily Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus posts, the daily reading is what I meant to call it, you'll see how Whitehawk was helping us very much this past week, because I think this was a week that a lot of us changed location. So, as we continue to move forward, enjoy your summer in the Northern Hemisphere, enjoy your winter in the Southern Hemisphere, and remember, everything in moderation, and take care of yourself, because if you're not taking care of yourself, who is? Really, who is? So we shall see you in a week's time, and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you have heard here today, and subscribe if you already haven't, and we'll see you real soon. God bless.